Pardon? What's he doing? I don't know which way. Yeah, I'm back. Pardon? Oh, what was that? Yeah. In your head, zombie. In your head. That Swaggerlicious guy's an absolute G, though. He did all this just like without me knowing. It's fucking phenomenal. No, I just gave you him. No, that Swaggerlicious guy's an absolute G. He did all of that for free, like without me even knowing.
That's crazy. Very, very crazy.
What are we gonna be talking about?
I mean, I'll talk about the card and shit. You know. Let me put a hat on.
I don't know how they do it. Like, how can they do it this good?
I don't know. He's just got it.
How did you get the flag in there? What the fuck? It's crazy.
Ring magazine belt. You've never been a champion though, Ronaldo.
No, sadly not. I mean, I've been in a few big leagues, luckily.
Anyway, let's look at the matchups, Ronaldo. I mean,
there's a couple. My bad.
We can start now.
I bet. My bad. Alright. Let me know when you start, and then.
Yeah, I mean, welcome to. Oh shit. Let's do that again. Welcome to the SGC podcast, first podcast episode with Ronaldo. And yeah, we're just going to be talking about the card we've got tonight. What do you think about the card, Ronaldo?
I think it's got a few fights that are good. Some fighters have been taken off. Some fighters have been added. And I'm really interested on 3 fights. Number 1, I'm interested in the co-main event, Roatan versus Mystic. They've never fought before.
Very interesting matchup. Mystic has a really powerful left hand, and I saw him spar kayaks. He was like destroying him with every punch. He's little, 5'4", only 5'4", but he has so much power in his hands.
Yeah, I've sparred him the other day. He's very good on room. He's very good. And the other matchup I'm excited for is I'm excited to see Kean fight again. He hasn't fought in a long time. He hasn't fought in a good 2 months.
Since PBO, yeah.
Yeah, around then. so I'm excited to see how he does. I've sparred him the other day. He wasn't too bad. Obviously a little bit washed, but he wasn't too bad.
That's what happens with fighters, you know. If you're not active enough, eventually you start to fall off. You start losing your patience, and you know, it's how it goes. But honestly, I had to battle that in this camp for Vel, but now I feel ready.
Yeah, you was like very washed at one point. I heard bad things, like you was losing to people on ranked. Like,
Yeah, I was, but now I'm a different fighter. Ready.
that's good to hear.
Yeah.
And if any of you are watching this right now, let me know in the comments who do you think is going to win this fight, Vinyl or Vel. We've got the prospect Vel. He's pretty good room scale fighter. He's pretty good. He's got a nice jab, nice defense. Or you've got the favorite in this fight, Vinyl. You probably know him from all these like past belts, all the stuff he's won in CBL, like even SGC. He's won a lot, and yeah. So I personally think Vinyl's gonna win, but I can't sleep on Vel because he's not too bad. But I've got Vinyl, the favorite. Will we see an upset though? We might see an
I
upset.
don't know. We won't see an upset, but I mean, yeah, Vel is pretty underrated in my opinion. He's got a pretty good guard. He's got a pretty good offense. I give him his credit when credit's due. You know, he's a decent fighter. I'd give him like a C to B level. You know.
Yeah.
But when he steps up to me like an S level fighter, you're just gonna see the levels, you know. I'm telling you.
Would you
But
class
anyway, go ahead.
Go on. Jinx. I was gonna say, would you say he's a top 15 EU fighter?
Yeah, for sure.
Whereabouts?
Currently, I put him 10th.
10th. So right on the balanced line. And what else was you gonna say?
Anyway, looking at the predictions, Kian is a favorite against Joe Biden. Not a
I'm
heavy
fucking
favorite,
surprised.
but he's a favorite. Renz
surprised.
is a favorite versus Schmidt.
Yeah.
El Chip is a favorite versus Roro, which I have no idea about Roro. I've never seen him fight.
I don't agree with that. Roro's pretty good.
Jose, the businessman, is a heavy favorite versus Vex.
I agree with that.
Big G is a heavy favorite versus Nick Diaz. Well, he's not versus Nick Diaz, so you have to.
No, he's fine Africano, but I agree with that. Big G, he's very good now. Even though he's not like, he might be like on the top 10 mark where you put Vel. Personally, I think Big G's around that area currently. He's been doing very well.
He's quite good. Tomato's a favorite against Goon King, which I have no idea about.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Goon King could be hit and miss. He's
Def is a heavy favorite versus Bobo.
I don't agree with that. I put Bobo. I believe I know this is a hot take, but I believe Bobo will fucking chin him. He is really good room scale fighter. Have you seen his ranked record? He's like 100 and like he's like 205. He's only had like 5 losses out of like his elo was like 2,600 too. And I've seen him fight in our league before, like in my league, and he was like 2-0.
Don't you think this matchup is a bit of a hard one for Def?
I think Def is gonna struggle against Bobo. Bobo is a very good fighter. He is very technical. He is a very good fighter. People just haven't seen him. He doesn't fight that much. He's only fought an SGC twice, and he's won 2 of them fights against Expert when he had really shit ping, which is quite hard to win against, and Izzy when he also had really shit ping, which is also hard.
You do realize that Bobo is Middle Eastern, though?
Pardon?
Bobo is Middle Eastern.
Yeah, I know.
So he's got similar ping to them. So
yeah, but that's gonna be the problem. I want to see how Def does in scenarios like that, and ping because he is very good against.
I can't really fight with bad ping because it destroys.
You need to work on that. You need to work on that.
I don't really need to work on it. There's nothing you can work on. It's just that you have to predict where they're gonna be.
You need to manage. Yeah, we need more EUs that can handle the NAs because NA comp is just so much better than EUs. I hate to say it, but we need to get some like better EUs that can handle NA. a bit better. I think the only person that can handle NA in EU is Robertson, Tang a little bit, and Death Sentence.
I think
The
it
rest,
is
they just crumble.
Jackmon. Oh, shit, hold on.
He's a bit of a shitter, but he's not too bad. He's an average.
He got kicked off the card, didn't he?
Yeah, he got Lama and Jackmon. They wasn't promoting their fight enough. They wasn't even texting in the league, so
I actually agree with that. I think Tomato should get a prof as well, but it's whatever.
No,
anyway,
but they've been texting me DMs, so I know that though.
Rotan and Mystic. Rotan is a bit of a heavy favorite.
Yeah, I do see where people come from. He's on a 3 winning streak. He's beat Elig on his last fight. He's also all the fights he's had when he's had a pro contract. He hasn't disappointed. They've all been hard fights, and he's impressed every single one, except for each one loss.
£50 on the line, though, Ronaldo.
Yeah, and there's Nitro on the line too. So we've got two things on the line. We have got £50 for performance of the night. We want to see some good boxing, some nice boxing, clean boxing, and for knockout of the night, they'll get a 1 month Nitro. So you could rather try and come in with a game plan, either or.
I want to see
come in for a knockout.
Me personally, I want to see some more jabs. Like, no SGC fight is really. Yeah. I like Vel's style. That's why I think it's going to be a very good match to watch. We're both technical, both very boxing based, and it's going to be a good scrap. I'll tell you that.
And I've also heard apparently Kevin's still in late January. He's going to host his own room scale tournament in SGC, and he's going to put £100 in the pot. He's chosen 8 fighters in room scale. I think they haven't all been chosen yet, but Orchard's going to fight in it apparently, and I think I'm going to fight in it because I'm room scale now. And Death Sentence, he's going to fight in it. There's like 5 fights that have been confirmed so far. We're still looking for another 6, 7, 8, 3 more room scale fighters to fight in the £100.
I'm down, bro.
Anyway, and this is the first time I've announced it too. This is all in the media chat that we've been announced.
I didn't even know that was coming, so Yeah,
it's going to be around late January. It's going to be a very good tournament. It's going to be one of our first tournaments too.
What I want to say is, for the future of SGC, the fighters have got to evolve, and the only way to evolve them is by putting in tips, coaches, etc. We just need a little bit more technicality from the fighters. That's all I want to see. When I become less of a fighter and a manager, I'll be looking for the fighters who are best at making the fight good. Now, I will call out some people who do have shit fights, and I'm not gonna lie. Tomato's been having stinkers all the time.
What do you think? Yeah, I do. He can be a bit like that. I do see where you're coming from. He slaps a lot. I don't like that. Slaps a lot. I don't know. This is a hot take, but I think he height glitches a little bit.
I think he does as well.
I think he height glitches. But I don't know.
There's another few fighters. I mean, you got what's his name? El Chip's not the best fighter either. He's not the best to watch, Rems used to be a bit entertaining because, Rems would always come with the heat, If you thing is with Rems, right? Every time he fought, he'd go at somebody, he'd like try and get in the head,
Yeah, it'll make you feel so uncomfortable. Because I fought him 4 times. I think I'm 3-1 or he's 3-2 on him. No, that's 5. But I'm winning. But like, I remember when we first fought, I got knocked out in the first round in bloodshed. I was not like expecting his style to be that. It made me feel so uncomfortable. And he was probably the most aggressive, that put me in a really bad scenario, like ever. When I say ever, I'm not even joking. Like, he made me feel so uncomfortable.
He's got a very strange style about him,
Yeah.
And it's unorthodox, the way that you beat unorthodox fighters is you have to outbox them. That's the only
Yeah.
way.
And I think there's a few fighters that I'm excited. I want them to climb up the rankings because I want to see some matchups. There's people that have started coming back. Kian said he's going to be
Oh,
active
some
again.
matchups. You gave me an idea here. I think.
Rems.
What do you think some future super fights are in SGC?
If
Like,
I would really like to see not the boring old fights that we've just been seeing, like Jones and like that's all done.
I think you give them
now.
two a break, to be honest, from the pay per view.
Yeah, fuck that. Honestly, we've been doing them to too much. They fought too much. But I want to try and build some fight. I've been trying to get some ranked fighters in SGC, like some EU base, so it helps out the comp and NA. And I'm having like words with him behind the scenes, and there's like some guy called Fantasasm. Like fucking hell, I can't even say it, but he's a really good fighter. Even Kevin still knows him. I've been having a few words with him. I want to get Kian. I want to see Kian at his best again. Same with Rems. I want to see him back in action, a bit more active, practicing, and then we could get some new matchups in, and which means we'll get a lot more hype, and it'll be a bit more better to see matchups.
To be honest, I think this matchup, me versus Vel, is quite a good matchup. For the next main event, though, I'm not really sure. To be honest,
Yeah.
there's not really.
That's why
maybe if Vel does well against me, yeah, I think that would be a very good. That would be a very good event, and we have Mystic. If Death does well.
Wait, I got a good matchup. Like the winner of the co-main event fights the main event. The loser of it fights the co-main event. Have you fought Mystic before?
No, I've never fought him.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it, you know.
The winner of that'd be good. Yeah,
I don't really want to fight Roatan.
True, that's what I was thinking.
Mystic, that's a first matchup for me, you know.
So yeah, that could maybe be the thing. So if Mystic wins his fight, Vel loses his fight. We'll do Vel versus Roatan, Mystic versus Vinyl on the same card. What do you guys think?
That would be interesting, you know. I think that would be a very good. You know, I don't know if Mystic's gonna beat Roatan though. I'm not gonna lie. I think
he was beating I'll sparring though.
I'll put it here, right? I'll put it like this. So, if Mystic somehow makes it a competitive fight with Roatan, I'll fight him. If Vel makes it
listen, you want to know what he did? I was sparring with Zolo and Mystic. It was taking turns. Towards the end, he was knocking Zolo out. Like he was doing really well. Like, and then also, we're not going to talk about like 2 weeks ago. He knocked out Ash in Bloodshit Coliseum like twice. He beat him on stick and room scale. I feel like Mystic is slept on. I feel like Mystic is slept on a little bit. I feel like he's got a lot of potential, and like I saw him spar against Zodalord, and he was like fucking doing well. You know, he was getting beat up too, but he was also winning.
The next prospect, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's definitely a good fight to watch. Just needs a bit better technique, and he's been working on that. He told me about it. He's been working on his technique. He's trying to not look like a scrappy fighter. He's starting to try and box instead of like just scrap his opponent. And Mystic's working on that, so that's good. That's a good sign.
Honestly, yeah, that is a great main event. I don't know which one you would be more excited for though, because this is your job making which main event. Me and Mystic or Vel and Roatan, which one?
I would probably do the winners because it's more exciting to see. We don't want to see losers fight in the main event. Exactly. We'll put them co-main if anything. If Roatan does lose and Vel does lose, it's only if it goes like if it like paves in like the way that people want it to go. Because people want to see Vinyl stay in this game. People want to see Vinyl not retire.
I mean, I won't retire if there's new competition, you know, but I think after I beat Death, I eliminated everyone I needed to beat. You know what I mean? I beat everyone who I needed
You
to.
still need to beat Herbert, but
No, that's a you know
I
I
don't
do.
see his ass coming back.
The only way I'd ever fight him again is if he comes back and if he actually stays, you know, because otherwise, me beating him,
He fights like
when he,
twice every 3 months.
me beating him when he's just not at his best, is just not. It's not a good look, you know. And
Yeah,
I
you
don't
want to
want
fight someone.
to,
No,
you
the
know,
best.
I don't want to pick on the scraps that are left, you know.
They're
But anyway,
like Eubank, kind of been number 2.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, um, honestly, some sleeper fighters. I actually do rate Vel as much as I talk shit. I rate him as a fighter. He's pretty slept on, pretty
Yeah,
skilled fighter. Definitely top 10 at the moment. So is Mystic. Mystic and Vel are both pretty slept on.
it was beefing yesterday in the press. You know, they did say I'll do an open weight battle, but I don't know if people want to see that
I would want to
open
see
weight.
that, honestly.
Yeah, they would start talking a lot of shit in the fucking press yesterday.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit. But anyway, yeah, that's a future matchup, to be honest. Jose the businessman, he used to have a reputation, but he's not really a big puncher. You know what I mean?
More of a boxer.
He's more of an outboxer. You're gonna see that tonight, Ronaldo. I've seen him. He was on a contract in RFC, the old server, and he did really well. But the problem was he never had any knockout power.
Oh, like that was just one thing missing. Was it like that sort of thing? Like you just had that one little bit of skill missing,
He's
and you could have
pretty
been a really good
complete as a
fighter.
fighter. He's pretty
He's 1-0
complete
in
as a fighter,
SGC,
but
so
you know.
it's a pretty good start. But like I said, we'll see how he does tonight against Vex. He is also 1-0. He's more of an aggressive style, in my opinion. I quite like watching Vex. He's entertaining. I used to
Never
call
seen
him
him,
the
so.
Nakota Junior because he used to have an avatar literally exactly like Nakota. It's so
I want to
weird.
see Chang become a bit better. You know, when he fights, he's just a bit stale. You know what Chang does? He fights in a straight line, very basic combinations, very easy to counter. So you know, and he's gonna be playing on. Who's he fighting again?
He's fighting
Nick
Nick
Diaz.
Diaz.
So he's going to be playing on standing, so it's going to be a bit difficult for him, considering he lost to
Oh
Finn.
yeah, it's gonna give him a bit of a challenge.
Considering he lost to Finn.
Yeah, he can't be doing that. Fucking hell.
So he's a bit washed, you know.
You can't be losing to Finn.
So tonight, I think if Chang is a registered professional boxer, I think if he loses this fight, isn't he on a contract?
Yeah. I reckon if Nick Diaz beats him, he gets contract. If Chang wins, he keeps his contract. Nick Diaz
If
stays
Chang
in amateurs.
loses, I think if Chang loses, we move his contract to be a professional.
Yeah, because
The
I
loss
think
to
Chang.
Finn was
That's awful. That's fucking like. Sorry if I swear, but that's bad. You can't lose.
That was a bad performance, honestly.
Didn't you
So I think,
like? Did you think Finn was a prospect?
no, not really. Well, considering he beat Chang,
then he got beat
I
up
mean,
by Chang.
yeah, Chang is just the fight. He used to be this high, and now he's just that high. Anyway.
Yeah, I think his hype's definitely gone down. I don't even like nothing against Chang, but I don't rate him as a good boxer. I rate him at like what he's done for other leagues. I don't rate him in like SGC. I don't think he's that good.
Anyway, Ronaldo, I have to go eat.
Alright, all good.
Hey, tune in tonight. It's gonna be a big card. Telling you.
She'll be mine one day. She'll be mine.